man getting bit by an alligator in the screen.
Swallow this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Reasonably Afraid. It's your favorite horror podcast on the internet. What are the odds?
It better be.
Yeah.
It better be. If I hear that your guys are listening to any other podcast,
You are in trouble,
you're
dude.
fucking
No.
specifically horror.
No.
You can listen to any other podcast. You can listen to true crime. You know, you
Yeah.
can listen to Joe Rogan if you want. But if I fucking hear that you're listening to some other asshole talking about horror movies,
No.
I'm calling nice on you.
They
If they're-
need to.
If they're friends of ours, you can listen to them after this.
No, they need to, so they know ours is better. How they need to watch
Oh,
these
yeah,
other
that's
podcasts
true.
and be like,
Yeah.
these fucking suck
They can
comparatively.
just take our word for it.
I'd rather them watch the other ones and be like, this sucks.
Today we're
I
talking
forgot
about...
we do have friends who have horror
Yeah, we have
podcasts.
horror podcasts.
Hey, man.
I was like, yeah, no, you listen to them too.
Nah. Hey, man, you guys are trying your best out there.
Well, as you as you know, if you clicked on this episode, we're talking about Night of the Demons from 1988, rated R, 90 minutes long. I got my co-host with me, as always, Ray Reyes.
Yo.
And I got my almost, as always, co-host, Sean Dolan. What do you got to say to the people, Sean?
I think Sean forgot there was audio.
Yeah.
He just started moving around.
He had that going in his head. I'm
I'm the scat man. Nah, but in all seriousnness, let's get into this. No.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Oh, okay.
He goes, no.
I'm just fucking around.
Now, Sean, the last episode you did with us, we did Frankenhooker.
Yes.
That was
And-
fun.
Yeah, but it was no horror classic like we have here today.
Here we fucking go.
Yeah.
Here we
yeah.
go.
Here we
Here we go.
fucking
This is a
go.
horror classic.
Another
That's what
movie
I'm
that's going to
told.
get Sean beat up at Spooky Empire.
No. Oh my
Somebody's going to
god.
Nancy Kerrigan
Yeah.
his ass.
No, I'm sorry. If you beat me over this movie, you need to get your shit together. You do
Sean-
not have a lot going on.
Sean is our Simon Cowell. Like,
These tapes aren't good enough. And that's a reference to the film where they show boobs.
Now, Sean, the last time you were on with Frankenhooker,
Yes.
lots of boobs in Frankenhooker.
Lots of boobs in there, too. You guys have a what is going on here?
I think
Guys, you don't
horror.
need to show me boobs in order for me to watch the movie, okay?
That's true.
And if
Especially
anything,
80s.
sometimes it took me out of the film. I was like, well, okay, what about the plot?
Yeah. Well, because there were some boob scenes that were just like, wired. What's the
Yeah.
point of this one?
Yeah. Contextually, I need context in order for it to do something to me.
Yeah.
Sean needs context to
Yeah.
this.
Context.
Context.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, Frankenhooker, by the way, I'm sure you don't know this, but Frankenhooker is up to almost 600 views on the full episode
Oh, my God.
on YouTube. So,
600?
yeah.
Holy shit. Last time we talked, it was like 3.
Yeah.
That's like, oh, my God, that's like 2 of the Spartan armies.
Yeah, because there's 300 plus 300.
Very good.
Yeah.
I don't know,
I'm
man.
glad I'm glad you had to get that math done to make that joke work.
I skipped pre-algebra back in middle school. Yeah, I'm smart.
Nothing gets an audience going more than having to do math to get to the punchline.
It only took me like 4 or 5 seconds. That was it. Like 300%, quick, 600.
That's what they always say about Sean. It only takes about 4 or 5 seconds, huh?
And then I get
Hey.
there. I finish.
You
Yeah.
sure do.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Wait, is that a reference to me coming quick? Or is it just about me being bad at math?
Well, it
man?
certainly
They
isn't a
better-
reference to you being on time.
Oh.
Got
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Got his ass.
Sean was
Fuck.
late for the podcast recording this morning.
Do you remember the famous line that you absolutely loved and have adopted as your mantra
Oh,
from one of the movies?
Something about time not being real, right? What was
Oh,
it?
it's time is punctuation is the thief of
punctuality.
time.
Thief of time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Punctuality is the thief of time.
Who said that? Gandhi?
Wasn't it Damien Leon?
It's from Terrifier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a Terrifier. Punctuation is the thief of time.
Punctuality.
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 Punctuation is the thief of grammar.
Yeah. Kind of, yeah.
Mm.
Or
Let them sentences
Whoa.
run, bro.
Whoa, wait, no,
Let
he's
the
right.
sentences Run, dog.
Yeah.
Let's do the episode. So today we're talking about Night of the Demons.
Yes.
Another horror classic from the 80s, which, as we all know,
okay.
is Sean's favorite.
Sean did not like this movie.
I feel like we're a little loose with the term horror classic.
For
fair.
For hardcore horror fans, the lore runs deep and it runs wild.
Yeah, man.
Put your earmuffs on.
Yeah. And
We're
next
gonna
week
say
we're
mean
watching.
things about your favorite movies.
Next week we're watching horror classic Gremlins 3.
It's not out yet.
Oh.
The Gremlins, they never made a Gremlins 3?
I don't think so.
I just assumed they did.
Might have to get
Yeah.
producer girlfriend on that, but I don't think that's the case.
Oh,
No.
fuck. Okay. Well, that's you know
But
what?
you'd
That's
like-
my point.
You'd like to because it's a satire.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
was No, I'm gonna get way too distracted.
So today we're talking about Night of the Demons.
Self-regulating.
I know it's so impressive. If you've never seen this podcast before, our buddy Sean here, as you may have picked up on, is not necessarily a fan of horror or movies in general. We basically hold him hostage a couple times a month and make him watch a movie, which he would never do on his own.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, but I enjoy the experience.
He does.
It's nice to feel wanted.
So, Sean, you will. It's great because you get to experience what it's like to have someone who doesn't have any context for any of this stuff. But he is
Yeah.
slowly learning. Like
Yeah.
he just he'll say something sometimes. It's like, oh shit, you remember that weird fun fact about like the transition of like 80s into 90s horror and the
Yeah.
the evolution of the slasher, and you'll be like, wow, Sean, okay, so
Thank you, man. I name dropped Robert England.
you did.
He did. In
He did.
reference to Friday the 13th. But he did bring him up.
He's getting so close. We are three stand-up comedians who listen to DVD commentaries, and when by we I mean me, but
It's Zach doing all that.
but we break down these movies scene by scene and give you the fun facts and our own hot takes on them or lukewarm takes or
Yeah.
whatever it is. Obviously, the more fun movies like this get to be a little more entertaining. Sometimes it can be hard to make a good joke about something really well made, but we usually get there even with those.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you haven't already joined our Patreon, you can join our Patreon now for a week free and as low as $3 a month for audio, $5 for video, and it goes up from there with other special tiers and free stuff we give you when you join at the higher tier.
Please.
So yeah.
Please.
We'd also like to thank our sponsors, Maxwell Farms, who has all the best, I always have a hard time saying this, adult goodies.
Yeah.
Adult as in it's weed.
Edible arrangements.
Yeah, that's good. Edible arrangements. Yeah,
Mhm.
edibles
But
and
like
flour.
mentally, they arrange you.
Yeah. Damn, that's deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the microdosing, you know.
Yeah.
And you can check them out, linked in our bio, as well as our sponsor, Value O. They sell these incredible lollipops. Woo! And they come with a cool little thing that describes it. Here, this one is Red Pop from the movie Barbarian is the inspiration. Syrup is neon nights, basement buzzing with danger in a city that tastes like secrets poured over ice. Ooh. The
Whoa.
flavor is,
Wording's beautiful.
Dude.
Jesus
dude,
Christ.
our friend Jackie.
He's a
Fucking
poet.
incredible, man. The flavor, bright cherry and strawberry sweetness with tangy fizzy bubbles and a sparkling nostalgic finish.
All right, here's my hot take.
Yeah.
That was better written than any dialogue in this movie.
That is true. It's Fago flavored.
Yeah, dude, that's so
That's
sick.
the red pop. For all you juggalos out there.
Hey.
What is the thing that they say? You
Whoop,
know.
whoop.
There it is. Zach
Yeah,
would know.
yeah, if you're white and you grew up in Florida in the 90s, you just have to know that.
Yeah.
So it's on a test.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can join their Patreon.
Don't pick up the poop dollars.
Yeah.
You can join their Patreon, and when you do that, you get a newsletter, you get a subscription to their lollipops every month, as well as other free goodies they give you, which is super cool. Or you can just go and check out the product they have on the website. So you can find that and the link in our bio also.
Yeah.
So now we're going to hop into the movie Night of the Demons, 1988, rated R, 90 minutes long. The opening credit sequence is weirdly kind of cool and fun. Like, you could argue that
It's the best part of the movie.
I knew you were going to say that.
You
knew
can
you were
argue
gonna say
that, and you'd be right.
Because nothing bad had happened at that point.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, okay, I'm not hurt.
Well, then after that, nothing happens.
Yeah.
for 40 minutes.
Go back to that opening sequence.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the opening sequence is it's an animation sequence, as you may remember, and it's really kind of cool because it was costly. Like the director said in the commentary that it was close to about a day and a half worth of shooting. Is the same cost as
Jesus
doing
Christ,
this.
they killed that many people for this?
Jesus Christ.
They went on a day and a half of just needlessly shooting people.
Yeah.
Hey.
A lot of people died to make this film.
Wouldn't that be fucked up?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What
People
happened?
had to die.
Animate him. Animate this guy. And he's just shooting him. He's like, make him again.
So a day and a half of filmmaking. So the director was like, "We can make more movie better," and then they were like, "But it's pretty fucking tight." And he was like, "All right." So he relented.
It wasn't tight at
No.
all. They made way too much movie. What are they talking about? They should have just... What? The
Made
fuck?
too much movie.
No, I'm being serious. I've never seen a movie so much where I'm like, they just used multiple takes of the same scene. What is...
Oh yeah.
I felt like I saw the same sequence of them running through the house, doing this shit throughout
Like
the
several
movie.
times. Yeah.
I would say Night of the Lepus is the only thing that was more egregious.
Oh, yeah,
with like
yeah.
just a constant B-roll of like these bunnies being filmed up close.
God.
If you've never seen Night of the Lepus, a lot of fun.
The majority of the movie did not need to be there. They could have all just shown up to the house and been like, "Oh, we're having a party here on Halloween." Like we didn't need to know about the dance. We didn't need to know anything about these characters.
Yeah, there is something to the 80s about like the big Halloween dance keeps getting introduced. We saw it in Trick or Treat, which is on our Patreon. You can watch it.
Yeah.
With our buddy Andrew Fahey.
Never once do we show the dance.
Not in this one.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, in this one.
Yeah,
Trick
well,
or
I
Treat,
mean, yeah,
but-
the Trick or Treat, yeah, but like they didn't have to mention it at all.
In that one too?
Don't move that.
Not a Trick or Treat. What Trick or Treat? There was a dance, right?
Yeah. I just I'm thinking back to like growing up in the 90s. I don't remember there ever being the Halloween dance.
I don't remember a Halloween dance either.
I don't remember a Halloween dance either.
Maybe it was an 80s thing, or maybe it's a plot device. Either way, before we get to that, I do want to talk about the original title for this film.
Okay.
The original title for this film on the script was Halloween Party.
What?
Which I feel like about as deep as some of the script is.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't
Halloween
even
Party.
know if I feel like that describes it better or worse.
I mean, it is a Halloween party.
It is a
Barely.
Halloween
There
party,
was
yeah.
like 10 people there.
That's exactly 10 people there.
Yeah,
I mean, 11 if you count the demon that comes through the mirror.
we don't count him.
Yeah.
He wasn't invited. He just showed up.
He just showed
Yeah.
up.
Well, neither was Sal, but he,
Oh, that's
he
true.
counts.
So there was 9 people invited to this party. What?
He doesn't count Sal because he's Italian. Is that why?
No, it's because he wasn't invited. He just showed up.
Invited.
Man, okay, come on. It's
He
not
was,
about race.
He was my favorite part of the movie. He was the only believable actor in the whole fucking movie.
Tell your sister.
The
I brought my-
walking caricature was
Yeah.
the only.
I like that they established that they've dated at some point. Is Sal and the main character Judy, right? But
She was too much of a goody two shoes.
when he shows up at her house, the thing he says to the brother to like presumably get her back or just hook up with her. Who knows what his like intentions are at this point?
Yeah.
But when he shows up, he goes, "Tell your sister I brought my trouser snake."
Yeah. That is just that I brought my snake for her to play with.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
was like, dude.
And then he was like, "Okay, I will tell my sister that."
Yeah.
yeah. I like that
The
he
kid
did.
was like, I'm 12.
He's like, I talk about those titties, not you.
Yeah, whoa, hey, buddy.
Bodacious breasts,
Bodacious,
sis.
bodacious
What?
boobies.
Bodacious boobies, sis.
Yeah,
So
they-
weird.
Yeah, and for
Tie them up so they're not hanging under your feet. Fucking weird as shit.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
No one's conversation in this movie is anything like a real person has
No,
ever
yeah.
had.
Oh, and then the plate of shit, the fudge
yeah.
logs.
Oh yeah, the
What was
fudge
that?
logs. Well, I do kind of, you know what? As a person who is a sweet lover, as you guys know, I have a small problem. I would never be like, oh, that kind of looks like shit. I'm not gonna eat it. I'd be like, yeah, it looks a little like shit. Who fucking cares? It's fudge.
Let
Eat
me
the
taste
fudge.
it. Yeah, just take a tiny piece. Smell
Yeah.
it first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
smell it first.
smell
Just
first.
to
Does it
make
smell like
sure
shit?
that's not, yeah, if it doesn't smell like shit, eat it.
Eat the fudge.
That's
What's
how I
wrong
go
with
about
you?
like everything. You know, if it doesn't smell like shit, you eat it.
Yeah.
That's
honestly.
good. Yeah, it's a good plan. Also, pretty rude to just like walk into a house and then get offered something and not take it. You're supposed to. It's just good manners.
It's just good manners. Yeah.
You take the thing.
Even if it is shit, just eat it.
Or you say, I'll take one for later, and then you fucking throw it in the bushes.
Yeah.
Right.
Whatever.
This movie feels like it does attempt to be funny,
Yeah.
and it never.
I don't think
never hits the
I
mark.
nearly laughed.
There's some really funny parts on accident.
Yeah. I
Like-
mean, kind of.
Well, this was a horror, and then the second genre, I think it said, was comedy.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Because, it was definitely trying to be funny at times.
yeah, but it was too much.
It's that very like 80s over the top, almost like cartoonish
Right.
thing the whole time. Because like the character of Sal and the character of what's the other guy's name? Blanking. Stooge. Thank you. Yeah, those two are just like such these like big tropes.
Well, yeah, his
Oh,
name
my
is Stooge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got anything else on that, or you?
Sal and Stooge.
No, his name is Stooge.
Yeah.
I mean, my
I know
God,
there's
this
only
movie.
one of them.
They're like, hey, were they in the writer's room? Like, oh, you're going to want to hear this. What the character name, I finally got it. It took me all night for this one.
No one's ever gonna come on.
Oh,
This podcast.
it's really clever.
We'll never have a director on this movie.
Oh, sorry. I mean, no, sorry, my bad.
No.
No. Honestly, no, I was joking. I thought that one was smart.
That's the only one I actually like. Halloween Party was the original title, but and this is just rumor, but the director, he said he heard through the grapevine that Mustafa Akkad, who was the producer of all the Halloween movies, it was a rumor that he was pressuring them to not release it under any title with Halloween in the name. And I guess in the 80s, especially like late 80s, they've like kind of started to make that 4 and 5 come back. For Halloween, they brought Michael Myers back after the whole issue with Halloween 3 of him not being there, and everybody freaked out. So he was like, "No, we got to protect that."
Relax.
So, relax. Too tense. Starts rubbing your shoulders. So supposedly they got rid of that name because of that, and thank God. It's probably the best choice Mustafa Akkad ever made for a movie that wasn't his. The other idea that some of the producers were agreeing upon that the director hated was calling it Demon Boogie.
Demon Boogie?
Yeah.
Honestly, if you called it Demon Boogie, I probably would have taken this film a little bit more lightheartedly.
Yeah.
I probably would have went into the movie thinking differently. If you called it Demon Boogie, I probably would have been like, oh, it's supposed to be silly and goofy.
Yeah.
That's
That's
why
fair.
it's shit. Sorry, I mean a beloved horror classic.
Such a piece of shit. Just as you may have seen from us re-releasing our Friday the 13th episode, the views and opinions of Sean Dolan do not reflect those of the Reasonably Afraid podcast.
Oh, yeah, Sean's on his own thing.
Yeah.
I'm confused on what makes it a classic. Like, what do people say that they like about this
Came
movie?
out before 1990. I called you out. No,
Yeah.
It is through, like we've talked about before, it is through the prism of the time. And when you look at it, if you think about being a young person in the 80s, it is a sort of like punk rock kind of middle finger to the establishment thing to keep making these movies, because it's before everybody kind of started to check out of the whole like slasher stuff and like,
Right.
but like, or just like horror in general, before like the 90s kind of was like the dark times of like trying to get stuff produced. So it was like, I think it was a thing of like knowing that these people, it was made with a lot of unknowns, and the special effects were still cool as fuck. Like
That's
it did
true.
have a sort of Evil
Yeah,
Dead.
special effects were pretty good.
Actually,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it did have a sort of Evil Dead, like a sort of DIY feel to it, even though the film quality was better than like the 16 millimeter they shot on and everything. Like when they shot on 16 for Evil Dead.
I definitely got the Evil Dead inspiration behind it, but like I think what made Evil Dead so good was just it was so fucking charming.
Yeah.
You know, and this is kind of I just didn't really get that charm from it. Maybe it's just because I'm not that generation.
I think for them, viewing them as cartoonish was the point.
Maybe. You know what? We don't get it. We don't. And unfortunately, we never will unless someone develops a time machine.
Yeah, yeah. Unless I could live your life and see what was going on through your lens and your perspective, I don't get it.
But unfortunately, that's not possible because, as we all know, empathy isn't real.
We're not going to talk about who made that quote. So I will say that that something to think about. I think when you're thinking about this movie coming out in '88 would be like, it's Halloween time. You're like a young person hanging out with your friends, and you all go see this movie, and it's like this and like Steel Magnolias, like that type of shit. So it's like the fact that there's still these movies being made that are kind of like a fuck you to the like established order of like.
Did you ever catch the guy who stole Magnolia?
Or did he ever even do it? They just gave him a command. Hey, steal Magnolia.
You have to deal with him. Anytime you're like, I don't agree with these guys, this sucks. Just remember that they said that.
And then they go ahead and say they make Steel Magnolia 2, and you're like, to where?
I mean, they made an Ocean's fucking 50 or whatever. You know?
The Ocean's only 50?
Oh my God!
That's
all right,
way older than
okay, we're moving on. So one of the other.
You're so far off the mark. I'm sorry. It's at least 80.
80 what?
Years old.
Shut the fuck up. All right.
At least.
All right. So a Halloween party, Demon Boogie. The other one, it's called Hull House because the last name of the owner, I believe, would have been Hull, right?
Nice.
Yeah.
So the idea that the director had was calling it Haunting of Hull House.
That's actually like not a bad name.
Pretty close to Haunting of Hell House, which would have been a good little horror tie-in. But they actually decided on Night of the Demons because they had producers sent people out to the mall because in the 80s, if you wanted to figure out what kids were going to go see, you go ask the kids in the mall. That's where everybody hung out back then. And they went and just surveyed people with like the top 5 names. Mm-hmm. And it was like overwhelmingly Night of the Demons. Everybody was like, yeah, I would go see that. So, and it worked. I mean, you know, yeah.
And it worked.
Okay. Also, another cool thing is they did like a Kickstarter style thing for this in the same way that sort of like Sam Raimi had done with Evil Dead and like Cabin Fever, that whole idea of like going out and just finding investors. Mm-hmm. Which, now we kind of take that for granted because there's this system now of like Kickstarter and like all these other ways to like crowdsource fundraise.
Right.
But at the time, especially in the 80s when they were throwing a lot of, people were throwing money around still for horror movies. They did this because one of the executive producers had actually worked on Wall Street. He had worked with like stocks and stuff. He became a broker, and that guy wanted to get into movie like filmmaking because he was tired of that job and he hated it.
Yeah, because he was getting broker. Bad investments.
He was really bad at his job. That's what made him a broker.
Oh, fuck.
So
should have went to school to become a richer, dude.
Yeah. Why would you choose that as your job? That's like the opposite purpose of a job, right?
You would try to make money, dude. Come on.
What do I know? I'm not really a business guy.
So I know this is half the fun for you guys.
Hey,
maybe I'm stab one of you before this.
Sorry, maybe I'm fucking stupid.
Maybe I'm fucking stupid, but be richer. All right.
Maybe I'm the fucking idiot.
In a group setting, right? Am I fucking stupid? Maybe. I don't know.
All right. So they took that. Or that producer took that same concept of cold calling people over like things like stocks and sales and things, and then just called people to see if they would invest in a movie, and they literally raised the money that way.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Like to the point where like they had to follow SEC guidelines because they were basically doing things the way you would do if you were like trying to sell or buy stocks. So yeah, it's a really cool way to like raise enough money to make a film.
I can't believe that worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Well, I mean, at the time, it was like
You just answered every call you were given.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no caller ID or anything back then. You just fucking called somebody's house and they were like, what do you want?
It's probably a Night of the Demons. End call.
I wonder,
I was actually sitting by my phone all day for a job application that I was waiting for a call back, but I'll invest in your movie.
Yeah.
what, you need $12?
Yeah, what do you do? I can give you $12.
I wonder if they called him with Halloween Party as the title.
Yeah.
Or if it was Night of the Demons by then.
Hey, so we're making a movie. It's called Halloween. Hello?
we're making a movie called Demon Boogie.
Oh, you're gonna give me $100 million?
Is that gonna be your guess when we get the budget?
There's this one guy that's pissed off. He's like, I paid for tickets for a Halloween party and they didn't send me any information on where the fucking party was.
And then he just keeps getting residual checks. He keeps getting residual checks for like $5.32 for the rest of his life.
He's like, they're just refunding me slowly back. I don't understand what's going on. I just wanted to go to a fucking party.
I keep getting a check from Halloween Productions. What is this?
Hey, so we're making a Halloween party. I'm in.
I'm in. This is fucking. No one ever invites me anywhere.
Yeah, just send me the invoice.
Yeah.
An invoice for a party. Yeah, whatever. RSVP. Yeah,
it would be funny to like.
It's spent like $20 on this Michael Myers mask.
It would be funny to drunkenly invest in a film and not remember it over the phone, and then you just keep getting residual checks from them.
Oh God, I was fucked up last night.
God, I was so drunk. I guess I invested in a movie.
I'm so drunk I invested in Night of the Demons. What is this? Okay, so
honestly, if I was sober, I would have made sure this movie was never made.
No, I would have put a stop to this.
That would be funny at the end of investing, and you go, Jesus Christ!
Is this what I paid for?
They're thinking they're making Halloween, and they're like, oh no!
I gotta stop drinking.
I can't believe I did that to these kids.
All right, we gotta talk about the movie, guys. All right.
What movie?
So shut up. So the opening scene after the title sequence, we that cool fucking transition between the pumpkin, the animated pumpkin, and the pumpkin on the top of the car.
Yeah, that was a good transition.
Which is also like not an easy thing to do.
There was some good shots in this. I'll give them
shots.
that.
Good shots, good special effects.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, the director Kevin Tenney, he went on to. I mean, he started his first movie was Witchboard. He went on to make a sequel to that, The Cellar, Witch Trap, Pinocchio's Revenge. A movie called TikTok, Bigfoot.
Okay.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. So like that guy, was able to kind of build a career off of this. And of course, it's not, he didn't go on to make like fucking, one of the Harry Potter movies. I don't know why I picked that, but like,
Yeah.
like he didn't go off to make some
Yeah, the
blockbuster.
cinema masterpieces of the Harry Potter films.
No, I don't know why you did that either, Zach. Yeah.
Some people would argue.
I mean, it's a fucking high selling franchise, but it's not fucking.
Yeah, no, he never made Tron Ares.
Well, speaking of high-selling franchise,
Is that the new
there's
one?
two
I think so.
sequels.
There?
There's Night of the Demons 2 and Night of the Demons 3.
Ooh, same
See, how many
director?
sequels did you make, huh?
I didn't make any sequels.
Yeah.
I didn't even make.
Because I wouldn't make sequels to that movie.
Yeah, I would have just said that would have.
I would have left that movie as standalone.
Yeah.
Maybe they're better. I don't know.
Maybe.
You don't know.
Then did he?
He didn't make them. He produced them though, because
Oh,
he owns all the rights to all that stuff. So, and good for him.
Yeah, he owns all the rights. He's been trying to give them away. No one would take them.
All right, we gotta talk about the movie now, guys.
We are.
Fucking Christ. You're right, but we gotta get to the story. And I know you say there's not a story, but we have to talk about.
No, and there
he's-
is. Okay, there was
Yeah,
good
okay,
characters.
okay.
Listen,
someone
there's-
tried to put a good a story together, but
Yeah.
like
These degenerate low-life high schoolers are speeding in their car to start off the movie.
I like
and
that
it's-
you automatically connected the old man.
Well, I'm getting there.
Yeah.
He calls
These
them out.
degenerate low lives.
And they get stopped by this old man because they're acting like real pieces of shit. And it's funny because like this old man, you see this character type a lot in horror movies. This anti-Halloween guy,
Yeah.
And it does remind you that there's other people like yourself out there. It gives you
you empathize with the old man.
Yeah, you wanted all to stop, huh?
yeah,
John?
man. No, he's a good guy.
The old man that's putting razor blades in apples?
Yeah, he was the guy that invented that. He was like, oh, he looked at the apple and he looked at the razor and he's like, okay, I feel like we could do something with this.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's how that was the cold open, was this old man just getting shit on by a bunch of high schoolers. And that was basically like the movie's okay to be like, and by the way, now, if anything bad happens to these kids, remember what they treated this guy like.
Yeah, I do like
That's true.
they pretty much established at the beginning, like, no one in this is really that good of a person except for Judy.
And then they tell you that for another 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they continue to tell you how bad these teenagers are.
Nothing's changed.
Yeah.
You need to get it.
It was
They
good.
robbed a liquor store.
Oh, yeah.
She insulted the clerks.
Yeah. Oh,
That
yeah.
one girl after showing
You
her
have sour
ass.
balls.
Yes, sour balls.
Yeah.
They probably don't get a lot of blowjobs.
Oh.
Mm.
Okay, so
Jokes.
fun fact about the opening sequence where Stooge moons him, but he doesn't actually moon him. He has on a pair of it's like pumpkin underwear.
Pumpkin underwear, yeah.
Yes.
So the director was like, oh, he was in the DVD commentary. He's like, oh, this guy, because he was, that guy Hal that plays Stooge, Hal Havens. He was in the studio with him, and he goes, oh, this guy like wouldn't moon him. He didn't want to show his ass. He's too good for it. And he goes, it was in the script. It was in the script that I have pumpkin underwear on. And then he's like, yeah, but I asked you to moon him. He's like, yeah, and I didn't want to do that. He goes, there's no point. And then, but looking back at it,
You should have mooned him.
should have mooned him.
Yeah. What do you mean there's no point? There's no point of showing your underwear to this old man.
No.
Yeah.
Also, it's so funny that they're like still like fat bullying him in the
No.
DVD commentary.
Just shit, like fucking fat shaming.
He goes, "Why not? Your ass actually looks like a moon." Holy shit! I assume these guys are cool with each other still.
That's great.
Yeah, they go to like panels and conventions, and they'll do like a Night of the Demons panel and everything.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Don't say anything.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. It's a classic for
Yeah, it is.
for people who liked the movie at the time. you
And
know?
so then they get to the house.
Doing really good.
Yeah, I mean, this generation has Skippity Toilet, and
It was
kids in the future are gonna look back and be like, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah.
You know?
not good.
They'll probably look back at it and be like, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what did that mean? You're like, I don't remember.
Well, I like the old people who are self-aware who would watch Night of Demons and be like, "What did I like about this movie?"
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, what always sounds fun is making it. Every time we talk about these movies, it's always
totally.
like,
Yeah.
that seems like a lot of fun to create with your friends.
Well, yeah, because the special effects are good. So I felt like this movie, like as far as like the movie itself, it's not a good movie, but it's well made and just seems like it would be fun to put together.
Yeah, special effects by far is the coolest part about the movie for sure.
Sometimes it's more about the lore.
Yeah. Also, they shot this in 24 days on, not a shit ton of money. It was money they crowdsourced,
Yeah.
And it's an impressive feat, especially with some of the shots the director chose to do, because, he said, like, with 80 pages of dialogue and it takes 40 minutes to get to the first kill, it's like you gotta try to do something to keep people's interest.
Right.
And it's funny because you kind of want to be like, maybe some rewrites.
Yeah.
But we've
And-
seen how rewrites go. Remember Death Spa had like 19 rewrites and it didn't
God.
fucking help at all.
True.
Three different movies.
Yeah, but sometimes you need it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's worth taking that gamble.
Yeah. Well, I keep saying this. This movie could have just fucking started at the haunted house.
Yeah.
And them showing up to the haunted house, and that's it.
Yeah, or just like the way that that House of a Thousand Corpses is with them like driving down the road going to somewhere. It can be like two cars.
Yeah.
And like the different storylines could have taken place in the two cars.
Maybe they didn't want to do
Oh,
that
yeah.
because then it would literally been Evil Dead.
Yeah. It would have been 30 minutes long.
Yeah.
So, okay. So next, after the man has been fake mooned, the old man got fake mooned, and then they introduce Sal, who comes running up with a rat and dangles it in the guy's face as if that's somehow a prank. You just ran up to an old man dangling a rat in his face. It's not even a prank.
Also, you're the one holding the dead rat. That's kind of that's
rubber
the joke
rat,
on
sorry.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It was
Sorry,
It's a rubber rat.
Rubber
Yeah.
rat. Sorry. Apologies.
Oh, okay.
Everybody jumped down.
Yeah, it's better. It's a better bit if it's not a real rat.
I mean, if you're going for ultimate dickhead shit, if you're going for real dick shit, you're trying to be a dick.
Hey, he's just fucking some unhinged guy holding a dead rat. I got you. He just eats it.
It'd be great if that old man just beat him up. Just starts
Right?
beating the shit out of him. Hey, what are you doing? Stop hitting me.
Hey, old man, it's a rubber rat.
Dude, and we talked about this in the Patreon watch through. The obsession with the 80s of always having like one Italian-ish character who's like doing like a Fonz impression.
Oh, they were hot in the 80s.
They just they're like, don't have too many Italians.
There's one good Italian. One over-the-top Italian is all you need.
Yeah, you give me fucking one good Italian, he's worth 20 regular men.
I believe that would be reverse racism. We finally found a definition for it that counts. That's so funny. You're actually better. Okay. It's insane. So, in the car with Stooge, by the way, we can't forget about Helen and Roger. I assume that Helen is Stooge's sister. I don't think they ever really established that.
Honestly, Helen was like the nicest person.
Yeah.
And she just died off screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like really quick. She was the first one to die, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Well,
not get besides the possession.
Oh yeah, besides the possession.
Yeah. She seemingly, not explained at all. Just shows up
Just
dead.
falls down on the guy's car.
Yeah. But she also gets just called a Stooge is like, shut up, bitch, like over and over.
Yeah.
And he yells at her in a way that it's like, it seems like an abusive boyfriend, but it's actually also could be like just a over the top
Abusive brother.
Yeah.
It's Stooge was just abusive.
Not great.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you felt nothing for him when he died. You're like, good.
Absolutely not.
He's getting his tongue bit out. You're like, good. No, shut the
Good
fuck
for
up.
you.
Maybe you can shut the fuck up, Stooge.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I said it. Helen is played by Allison Barron. Stooge is played by Hal Havens, and Roger, the only black person in the movie, is played by Alvin Alexis in the car.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys didn't go on to do a ton of other stuff. I think Stooge still did. Actually, Helen might have done some cool stuff too. Yeah, Helen was in Nightmare on Elm Street 2.
Hey.
She was in Beverly Hills Body Snatchers. You don't know what that is, and that's okay.
Nightmare on Elm Street 2, the gayest movie I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Welcome.
we're gonna do it at some point, but it is super gay.
Oh, you know,
Like, there's one point, one of the main characters goes, "He's inside me,"
it's so funny too because it's like,
and he's coming.
It's like so well known in horror circles that
Yeah.
him saying that is like you being surprised about like Michael Myers or something,
What? Really?
or like Freddy when he's like, "Whoa, what's that about?" Like,
Yeah. No, we gotta do. I feel like we have to do the whole series, but
I kind of wish you had seen it just for that, but I'm glad you watched it.
Yeah.
Anyway. But yeah, it would have been fun to watch you like discover it on the podcast.
Yeah,
Because
we
it is jarring if you've never seen that. You're like, well, this is so gay.
Well, when we do the watch through, we get to see Sean's reaction to it because it is over the top gay.
Well, if he's inside him, wouldn't he be the bottom?
Is Freddy a bottom?
No, because you said
Kinda.
over the top. You said
Oh
over the
yeah.
Jesus
You know
Christ.
what I'm saying?
All right, okay.
Hey, you know what I'm saying, guys?
I need a fucking gavel for this show. Order in the podcast.
Listen, so then, okay, they make it to the house.
Wait, real quick. You may they make it to the house finally. You may recognize Hal Havens. He was also in Sorority Babes and the Slime Bowl-orama, and Witch Trap and Fear the Walking Dead. He was in an episode of How I Met Your Mother. Yeah. He's been in some
Nice.
shit, man.
Love when you guys are working.
Alvin Alexis didn't go on to do too much more.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it is what it is. He started in The Wiz when he was a
Man.
kid. Retired.
Keep working.
Retired in 2003. from
Nobody said
acting.
to stop. Sorry.
Don't let this city beat you.
Well, he did.
Again.
You know what? Good for him. He knew when to call it quits.
Oh yeah.
He wasn't a big enough star to have to worry about it. Somebody might recognize you here and there, like a horror fan. And you're like, okay, fucking calm down. We're in Ralph's. Knock it off.
Listen, Night of the Demons was a horror classic.
He's
I
like,
have a tattoo of Night of the Demons on my back. Do you want to see it?
Please.
he's like, please. I'm a security guard at Ralph's. Please leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
I'll suck you off, please. Just let me go.
What the fuck? Your big and scared character needs to come up in every episode.
I'll fucking suck you off, please. Just let me have one fucking smidge of an autograph.
Oh, I thought you were him begging to get out of it. You're the guy begging for an autograph?
Yeah, I don't know,
Yeah.
man. Listen, either way, someone is offering to suck someone else off.
It's just the entire basis of this bit.
I don't know, man. It's really just the foundation.
Jesus Christ. Also, the old man, Harold Ayer, he died in 2003, which is the same year that Alvin Alexis retired from acting. Technically,
Did she retire because he died?
I didn't want to say it.
yeah, it hurt him too much. He's like, that one guy I never met on that one set that I was the only black person on.
Death is just getting too close. I have to change my life.
It was like my white godfather, man.
He was in a bunch of movies all the way back. He was born in 1914. That's how
Jesus
old he
Christ.
Holy
was.
shit.
Yeah, so he was.
Wait, what?
Yeah, and he died in 2003. I mean,
He saw World War II.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Vietnam.
and won.
And
Yeah,
won.
won.
Holy shit.
I mean, he was a baby, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
counts. Toddler.
Toddler. He
Um,
grew up a little bit.
But he was in all kinds of stuff. He was in Mary Jane from '68. He was in the Alfred Hitchcock Hour, a Twilight Zone episode in the '80s. The Man Who Wasn't There, like the guy had been around for a minute. So, shout out to him.
The Man Who Wasn't There was a movie about my dad.
41 minutes. That's how long it
It was
took
right there.
to get to Ray's dad.
It was right there.
It was
No,
right
he
there.
wasn't. All right, what'd you say?
Jesus Christ. Oh, Christ. Okay, so
All right, come on, keep it together.
yeah, thank you. So anyway, we've now established all the characters. The Judy and Lance are on the phone. Lance says, "Let's not go to that lame Halloween dance that we're all so familiar with." Girlfriend producer, do you remember? Was there dances on Halloween back in the day? I don't remember that.
Not in my school, but I've heard of schools having.
Yeah, maybe it was before our generation.
She said not on her school. Zach doesn't repeat back what she
Oh,
says.
sorry.
So
Yeah.
I forgot you don't have a
sometimes
mic.
you guys don't hear.
We got to
her.
get our producer mic off
Yeah.
this side. Okay, so they decide not to go to the dance. He's like, we gotta go to this cool party at this fucking dilapidated house.
I
in the
heard
middle
there's
of
gonna
nowhere.
be like 7 other people there.
This is wild.
Come on.
maybe even 9. That's great.
That's the most people at a party I've been to.
The school dance is gonna have what? Like, I don't know, 120 people? Let's blow that joint.
That's so
That's
low.
too much for me. That's overstimulated. I
Man,
can
man.
only deal with 7 people at a time.
I get way overwhelmed. You know I'm a high-functioning autistic.
Any more than 10 people, and I'm freaking the hell out.
Please shut up and kiss me so I can calm down. This guy really wanted her to kiss him.
Oh yeah, he was
Yeah.
really. But she was also like, "Relax, we're on the porch. Like we're going.
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
gonna go out."
He
Like,
did it
calm the
right in
fuck
front of
down.
her mom too, and she shut him down. It was like,
Oh,
whoa,
yeah.
you know, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
what are you
yeah,
doing
yeah.
trying
Have
to
some
make
fucking
on the
respect.
Yeah, you didn't already eat her poop-shaped chocolate.
Yeah, you don't get to kiss.
Yeah.
You don't get to kiss my daughter if you don't eat my
My
shit shaped chocolate.
Young man. Now appreciate the comments my son is making about his sister's chest. And get out of my home.
You just like my sister's bazungas.
And I don't know if you guys noticed, there's a subtle detail. The kid, while that's all happening, is just on the couch reading like a Playboy magazine.
Was he really?
Yeah. It was
I didn't even notice
there was
that.
just women on there, and I
Wow,
was like,
good.
yeah, he's
Good find.
yeah, thank
Look
you,
at
man. It's true. That house is dysfunctional. There was no father in that house, right?
Yeah.
Don't do this. This is so funny, by the way, that like people think that the Patreon watcher thing was like a way to give them more stuff, and it was just our way of making sure Sean actually watched the movie. You have to come over and do it on camera.
Joke's on you. I still close my eyes.
All right, so the brother Billy and Sal have their little run-in where Sal gets the information where the party's going to be. Judy and Lance go and pick up Max and Franny or Fanny. I think it's Franny. And it's funny because like you can tell they left all these names just kind of vague, so they're like, yeah, we can put like anybody in these. It doesn't necessarily need to be like it's an Asian girl, but they didn't do the like kind of constant 80s trope of going like give her like a name that would seem kind of cliche.
Give her an Asian name.
Yeah, it's like a lot of 80s movies did that, and they also didn't. I don't think I could be wrong. I don't remember there being any like Asian jokes or anything at her expense or anything like that.
No.
Same with the black character. It was not like.
No, they treated it very well.
Yeah, they kind of just kept it to whatever the script was instead of like, trying to reverse engineer some like plot line that revolves around their race or something. They kept it. This movie straight to fat shaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his most problematic thing was the fat shaming.
The guy who's an asshole the whole time. And then you're like, I kind of don't feel bad.
No. Honestly, I didn't even give it that much credit. I didn't even think about that. It is the least problematic 80s classic horror that I've seen.
Yeah.
It wasn't racist. It was a horror classic.
It wasn't racist.
Honestly, that's quite a stamp for the 80s.
Wasn't all that there was a lot of consent.
Sure.
Yeah, a couple of parts, and the people who don't exercise consent
They
got.
Wait, who didn't exercise consent?
It wasn't that. It was the I forget his name, but the main girl that survived.
Judy.
Yeah,
Judy.
her boyfriend was just. I felt like a little like
pushy.
Yeah,
He's a little pushy.
He was
He was a little pushy.
It's like calm down
He
and
was
read.
a little leaning in too much.
Read the cues.
Yeah, read the cues.
If you just walked outside.
Yeah, kind of pressured her in the ending. A little bit of coercion.
Yeah, and I don't know. I wanted to call that out.
Great job.
You're right.
Thank you.
You're really back.
Thank you.
If you move that mic again, I'm gonna stab you.
Yeah.
He did get murdered, and so that I think that's kind of where like everything fell into place.
Yeah, specifically his eyes.
Oh,
Because he was lustful.
Spoilers.
You gotta not touch
Looking
this.
at other women.
Looking. Is that why he died?
Oh yes.
Listen,
Yeah.
Lust.
are we in the part where they get to the fucking house? I mean, it's just crazy.
Yes,
Yeah,
we're good.
we
We're
got the
okay.
house.
So now there's the 2 cars full of people. They're heading up they're heading up to Hull House, right? And they're on their way. One of them gets a flat tire, and they can't find a tire iron. Presumably they found it because they still wind up getting there in that same car. They never explain it, and that's fine.
Yeah, they didn't explain how they got the tire.
One fun moment is when the other car passes them, and they stop and they say, you need a hand. What do they do, Sean?
Honestly, that was the best bit of the movie.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good. Anyway, they keep going. They get up there and immediately introduce that this is not a place you should be bringing women you would like to sleep with.
No.
Like,
'Cause
unless
everybody
they're
knows that women love to fucking abandon houses.
that are just covered in dirt.
Abandoned funeral homes.
Yeah, they're pretty chill about finding a casket. If I walked in and there was a casket, I'd be like, this is done. We're going to the dance.
Yeah.
Or we're going to go to whose parents are out of town. It's the 80s. Someone's not home.
Yeah, we got to get out of here. Somebody help me tie this casket to my car.
You keep the casket. That's good.
This is a crazy place to be in. Now grab the other side of this.
Okay, on 3. No, you lift with your legs.
Well, I'm just going to leave it here. Somebody could get hurt.
By the way, your sister has great boobies.
The brother just shows up. There was a draft of the script where the brother actually winds up there with them, but they were like, people might get weird because he's a little younger, and they didn't want him to like get killed because it's like obviously he's like
way too young to be there.
Yeah, somebody's gonna, yeah. There's like a lot of like drinking and fucking. They're like, maybe we don't put the kid there.
Yeah.
Also, Judy's character is dressed as Alice. Originally, it was gonna be Red Riding Hood. But they were like, we don't want the something about demons for her to be in red. It's like need like a little juxtaposition.
Okay.
Especially since like she's supposed to be like the sweet, like wholesome one or whatever. So it kind of makes sense.
So she's Alice who stumbled into Wonderland.
Yeah, now you getting it. Oh yeah, and then he totally admits.
Was Sal the White Rabbit?
No.
Dude, speaking of White Rabbit, we might as well just get into it. I was gonna save this for later, but I just know you're gonna love it, and we need to say it. In the commentary, I believe it's Stooge who goes like, he goes, those night shoots were rough. He goes, we had to do what we had to do. And everybody, you can feel them all get quiet and tense. And he's like, come on, nobody did a little extra to stay up. He's like clearly referring to cocaine.
That's so funny.
And then they all start laughing because they're all acknowledging, like, yeah, we're all coked up in the fucking 80s. Like,
Yeah.
Some of the beers were actual beers, even though they're supposed to be waters, because it's like a, it's like a set with.
Yeah, the method acting.
Yeah, it's method acting, yeah. But they said that he goes, yeah, the makeup was like where you went to, stop in and wake up a little, like totally, just like that's
up.
where the coke is.
Wake up.
Don't do this.
Wake up.
But this is the part you're gonna love. Yeah, this is the part you're gonna love. This is.
I don't think you trust.
Don't do this. Stop.
Okay, sorry.
This. He goes. Well, the makeup place was the place to be if you were trying to have a little fun. He goes until the grip truck made a nightclub.
What?
The grip truck hung a bunch of lights up and put in margarita blenders. And
Hell yeah, dude. That's so easy to do when you have the right lighting equipment.
Right?
That's fucking awesome.
Dude, and here's the thing. 80s might not be the best movies like ever made.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I
But
can't believe
goddamn, they're fun.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I'm talking about, man. You watch these movies and just know that like all those people are just trying to stay up and they're doing blow and drinking
Yeah.
margaritas. It's like, that sounds fun.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
that makes
glad
sense.
you guys made it to the end.
Yeah.
That dialogue makes way more sense now.
No.
And
Yeah.
the delivery.
Just watching your head, not appreciating the movie, nodding your head, and like I can tell they weren't focused.
You should have told me that up
Yeah.
front. I feel like I would have had a different perspective on the movie. I would have appreciated it more because it's just
Yeah.
like, what? He barely got that line out. I'm even impressed that
My
he's still
God.
speaking.
I got a lot of lines in, huh? Here we go.
Hey, wow! Wait, roll that back.
You got a lot of lines in.
Oh shit!
Somebody could use some, huh? Okay. Okay. So they finally get up to the house. They're all there together. They get in.
Dude,
They
pull
find
out
the
the
coffin.
fucking demon already. Listen, guys, this is the problem
Go
with this
ahead,
movie,
go ahead.
man. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. They get
Skip ahead. You're good.
they get the demon with the mirror or something, man.
They get
Right.
the demon.
They fake it out the whole time. They transform this fucking shitty ass house into an actual proper party. They got napkins.
Because when they're in the convenience store stealing stuff, she actually steals. You pointed this out. She steals napkins.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
She's
still not.
like, we don't want to. What are we gonna wipe our hands on in this old dirty house?
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
No, that's smart. That's
And they
smart.
get one full mirror, and they're like, "Oh my god, you can do with this. You can like look at yourself from the past or something. I don't know." They said, I think that's what they say, right? They're like, "It's a
Yeah,
seance.
you could
It's
look
a-
at
a
your
past life
past
seance.
lives.
Past
Yeah,
life
past life
seance, yeah.
seance.
Yeah, well, more happens. This one girl sees a dead version of herself, which that scared
Actually,
her.
the future life.
Oh, future.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Oh, so in the future she was dead.
Yeah, they didn't know what they were doing.
Spoilers.
They're just shots in the dark,
Yeah, and that's foreshadowing, by the way.
Mhm.
When she sees herself dead, and then you see a POV like the fucking movie
The monster.
that people actually like.
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead, it was like that, or the POV, like it was come tracking the monster, and then it goes in the hot girl's mouth, and by hot girl I mean the one that just constantly shook her ass, you know. And then,
Linnea Quigley, show some respect.
Yeah.
oh, I'm so sorry,
Say her name.
Linnea Quigley.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me quickly make that fix, and and then she was like, "Oh, now it's go time," and she started kissing another girl, and then it transferred,
Yeah.
but not she like made a copy of the file so it stayed on her hard drive, and then the other girl was also a demon.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was like a plague.
Yeah.
It was crazy how, man, then you're like, and guess what? You were only like 45 minutes into the movie at this point.
Yeah. I thought the goth girl was hotter than the.
She was, but
Quigley's
she didn't shake her ass.
She
And
did
so
at some
that-
point.
She was also not.
Well, she was a demon already.
Not blatantly 30 years old.
Yeah.
Love Linnea Quigley, but she was definitely far past looking like a high schooler at that
Yeah.
point.
That's such a funny
That's no
trope.
shade. It's just like obvious, you know.
But
Yeah.
so many movies do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just obvious if you only have one person who isn't like
Sure,
a teenager-ish. Or
Yeah,
early
but I also
20s.
don't I don't have to see teenagers get naked. So if
Yeah.
if there's gonna
Yeah.
be stuff like that in the movie,
Yeah.
I'd rather it is adults.
Yeah, the 80s was good about that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
she full on showed her vagina. in
Yeah.
the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Famous for her full frontal nudity as Trash in Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah. Don't worry. She's either 30 years old or wait, no. I was gonna say or held back for 12 years and still in high school.
Held back. like nudity.
She's just really dumb. She's
Okay, yeah, I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So before we do the rest of this, I do like just fun facts about that house. We should talk about this real quick. All the outside shots are all ADR because that property is in downtown LA.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That whole place. That's why all the shots of the house are like looking up at it,
Mm-hmm.
like those really cool angles. It's because they couldn't shoot from far away because you'd see the rest of everything around it, and then everything that was outside. It was so noisy. They're like you could just, they were like you'd watch the dailies and you could just like hear like homeless people screaming at each other. Like
That's kind of scary.
Yeah, they
yeah,
should've
that's
left
pretty
that in.
scary. Yeah, downtown LA is pretty scary.
Downtown
you could just
LA is
leave it.
fucking terrifying. Some parts of downtown LA are fine, but
Yeah.
I've been to some parts of downtown LA where it's just like, oh, this is a fucking ghost town.
So
It's actually a possession town.
see, he pays attention.
Reference to the movie.
Reference.
Yeah.
Roll
Anyway.
the clip.
Roll that clip. But so yeah, they had ADR everything. But so Ralph's actually bought that property.
Did they really?
Yeah.
So now it's a Ralph's?
Or I guess Kroger is the company that owns Ralph's, right? I think.
Yeah, Kroger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whatever branch that was, had bought that property, but that house was considered a historic site, so they weren't allowed to tear it down without permission, and they
So
weren't
they just
able
put
to.
a Ralph's in it?
It's a Ralph's now.
Oh.
Like if
So it's like a house, but a Ralph's.
no,
A Ralph's house?
dude, that'd be so funny to just force people to shop inside of a haunted house.
Ralph's just sitting there on the couch like, welcome to my humble abode. You need any groceries?
The produce is floating again.
Anyway, they got rid of the fucking house. It's a Ralph's now. Don't say it again.
I didn't have to. You said it for me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Ralph's house?
So all those shots are done that way on purpose, but they actually did shoot all inside the house. And on that property, you almost never get to do that on a film. You have to build sound stages to control what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
But they were able to shoot inside the house with like minimal bleed over, which is pretty impressive. I mean, it's and it also made it. They said the place is actually so big, it's actually two different houses almost together, and there was enough room to actually just give everybody their own dressing rooms and everything.
Oh.
And it's only 20 minutes from their offices, so if they needed to get stuff, they could just go back and forth.
Yeah.
So it made everything a lot easier to shoot in because you didn't have to change locations.
Yeah, the size is very apparent.
And it's so big that you could actually have people setting up another shot while you're shooting a shot, which is like incredibly helpful, you know?
My God, that's big.
Yeah, dude. Oh, this is really funny too. Sal goes, Billy Gallo, who plays Sal, he was like, he's on the DVD commentary. He was like, did any of you guys have something weird happen when you were there? And they were like, oh yeah, I felt like a weird presence, or like, you know, they're all talking about like feeling like a ghostly and a kind of energy. And he goes, yeah, I had this old woman walk up to me, and she just, I was smoking a cigarette right outside the grounds, and she walked up to me and she goes, get out. And he's like, it was so creepy. And the director goes, I think she just didn't like Italians. She's like, get out of LA, you get it.
He's like, did anybody else see that woman? Was I the only one who saw it?
Oh yeah, the house is just already fucking dirty as shit. They were like, we barely had to do anything to make it look like a haunted house, which is kind of fun. Okay, so where were we? Mirror broke, demons out.
Boom. 2 girls are possessed.
Yep. 2 girls now.
Yeah.
2 girls, 1 ghost.
2
2 girls, 1
yeah.
demon.
And then what?
Okay. So
Hey man, I can't do it all.
yeah, you
Oh,
can.
they split up. They started
Yeah.
Scooby doing
Oh,
that
yeah,
shit.
that was-
split
yeah.
up.
Oh
That's
yeah,
so true.
because they're like, yeah, maybe there's a demon, but probably not. That one girl's just crazy. Helen's nuts. Let's all go fuck, because that's what they're all there to do. You know, you're a nice girl. You're trying to fuck.
That's
Come
true.
on,
That's
Try to
true.
fuck.
Let's do it.
Judy, by the way, she was a waitress at the time and quit her job after getting cast in this movie. She was like, "This is my big break. I'm good." And
That's not smart.
she did all right. She did stuff, you know.
Yeah. Oh, that's good that she went on to do stuff, but you don't quit your job for the '80s, like B-list movie or C-list horror movie.
I mean, I kind of respect the belief.
Yeah.
Yeah, she took a hiatus from 95 to 2013, so it worked out for a little while. It was 7 years.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, but the other cool thing is the girl that Angela, the goth girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
She in real life was her name is Amelia Kincaid. She was a dancer professionally.
Wait, who is this one? Which one?
The goth girl.
The goth girl.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that made sense.
Yeah, and
because he had that whole scene.
Well, she got cast in the film, but she was at that time, she was working as a stripper at a club in North Hollywood.
Oh.
Right around us.
Really?
Yep.
That one on Victory?
I'm going to guess it's that one. Why not? Sure.
I only know because it's literally 2 minutes away, guys. I'm just saying, man. That's cool. Well, could I go there and be this is... Would they know if I was just I walked in and I was like, oh my God, just taking pictures. This is where they shot Night of the Demons.
No,
they will
kick
you out if you start
taking pictures.
They would throw you the fuck out.
I'm wearing a bucket hat and a vest. This is the site, right?
Are you wearing a bucket hat?
I love LA. I love the film.
He has an accent.
No, she just worked there. She did nothing in the film happened there. You just want to go to a strip club.
Yeah, you
in
just
a
want to
bucket
take
hat.
pictures of the strip club.
This
is the manager explaining it to me. Oh. Is she here now?
We're like, no, she's an old woman.
Yeah,
Why
she
would
retired
still work
40
here?
years ago.
So they found this out because some of the people that were working on the film, when they had just done the casting, went to the strip club, and then they saw her working, and they were like, "This is awkward. We just gave you a job." But she would later
now
go
I'm
on
gonna
to
give
be,
you another job.
Yep. Yeah.
Come on, I thought we got you out of here.
Okay. Yeah. So, which explains why her dance scene is so good in the movie when she does her it's choreographed pretty well. She choreographed that whole thing herself. The camera work doesn't do it justice. I don't feel like.
Yeah.
Because they just left a stationary camera and just kept doing hard cuts.
Yeah, hard cuts.
They're like, it's strobe lights. It's like you couldn't time it for the strobe.
Yeah, they should have.
Oh my God! Wait, yeah, there was.
I like that. It's upsetting. Time for the strobe.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. And it was also kind of funny that how the hard cuts were there, and it was just they just were like, just use it all. Look at this. This is art.
Yeah,
what she's doing. This is what she's doing here. She's so graceful. Again, another one, and there was just 4 minutes of her just dancing.
The director's just like, hey, you remember that one thing you did at the club the other night? Can you do that here?
Do it again.
Yeah. Do it again. Run it back.
Do they here, but leave the clothes on.
Yeah. Or not. It depends on how you feel.
Yeah, it's the 80s. Whatever you want to do.
Whatever you want to do.
That's the other thing in the commentary. They kept going, it's the 80s. It's so funny. Yeah, so the music in that scene, by the way, is the only piece of music that is not created by the director's brother, Dennis Tenney, who did all the music for the film with some help from his brother, the director. But Bauhaus, the song Stigmata Martyr, is the song that she dances to there, and that's before Bauhaus got really big, and they were affordable at the time. And so when they went on to do the sequels, they were able to get more funding, do a little more with music. But yeah, when everybody was like, why are the soundtracks of the sequels so much cooler, even though this is the one that people know? They're like, yeah, we just didn't have any fucking money, and we could afford one really cool song. And Bauhaus is very goth 80s, one of the staples of 80s goth. So there were definitely people that were hearing that it was this is for you guys, a little wink wink nudge to people who would enjoy that, and not just the average person who would show up to see a movie.
Right.
Thank you,
yeah.
Dennis. Or what was
Yeah, Dennis.
Thanks.
He's getting better, dude. I'm telling you.
I'm learning, man.
One of
I'm
these
listening
days,
to
you're gonna
names.
pick a movie. You're gonna lead.
Hey, Romeo and Juliet.
One girl mentions something, and then he fucking
Romeo and Juliet.
Is that right? Yeah.
She goes, Sean, what's your letterbox or whatever? And Sean's like, I can do
I
40
don't have
movies.
one.
I can do specifically 40 movies because my friends made me. Sean's like, what do you think of? He's just going through our Spotify. What do you think of Uncle Sam, though?
We should do a letterbox. People have been saying that we are a movie podcast. We should do a letterbox and sum up the episodes in the letterbox.
We should get girlfriend producers to do that.
Yeah.
We've got too much to do. I'd ask Sean, but he's got to do other things. What are you doing this week, Sean? You busy boy? Sounds busy.
Gee, I can't think that far in advance.
What are you doing
What is
tomorrow?
anyone doing this week, man?
Great point.
I'm barely trying to figure out the day.
What am I doing right now?
Where are we? Who am I?
You want me to think about tomorrow?
It hasn't happened yet.
All right.
That's so long away. Can't even conceptualize that much time.
I mean,
Okay, so after Angela is possessed, does her dance and everything, and you can see the cross earrings are now upside down on her neck, and there's some really cool shots of like the fireplace silhouette showing like the crosses on stuff as she moves. It's really cool.
Oh, yeah.
And that's all done practical. None of that's like
cool.
computer effects or anything. Like all that stuff, they did everything practical effects. With the only thing obviously would be like the demon head thing. They
Yeah.
have to.
Let's talk about the stripper dance. again.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if we have time to continue that, but if you really want to,
Well, I'm
what
gonna
else
watch
do?
it again
What else do?
afterwards.
Oh, okay. So you just, you know, it's funny. One of the guys in the in the DVD thing was doing the same bit.
Was he really?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Ask him something. He goes, "What are we talking about?" I'm trying to watch something right now. Okay. All right. So now that Stooge gets his tongue bit off, right? Because Angela, he thinks he's gonna get in there with Angela.
oh yeah.
And a well-deserving tongue biting.
With zero, like no build up
Yeah.
No.
at all. He just thinks that it's just gonna happen by grabbing her
Yeah.
and bringing her in.
Yeah, because the dance was for Sal, and Sal's like, nah, this
He's
seems
like, I'm
weird.
good.
Yeah. I'm not into that. Toots. Is that a pretty good Sal?
Yeah, he's like, hey, my mom was a stripper. All right, this is just making me think about my mother.
I'm gonna go back to my
This
nice
doesn't
house
do it for me.
with a plastic on the furniture.
That
where
my
it's nice.
mom bought stripping.
Show some fucking respect.
Show some goddamn respect. Honestly, I watched the whole thing. You're doing it all wrong.
It's like this.
So Sal,
My mom was 10 times the stripper you are.
So Sal leaves that situation, and that's what opens it up for Stooge to get his tongue bit off. Sal goes to find anyone else, because at this point he's like, I don't want to be around this. And he finds Susie, right? Suzanne. Finds her with drawing makeup on her face with her lipstick.
Oh, yeah.
Famous scene from
Yeah.
that everybody knows from that. And she's like, can you help me? I can't do it right. And he's like, I don't do that, girl. Like, he's like, it's like he might as well just gone, I'm not fucking gay. And he's like, I'll see you later, doll face. Dude, that whole thing is so over the top. His character.
It's so funny. It's so funny. I live in a good house with plastic sheets on our furniture.
Okay.
I don't do this. You're all on drugs.
It'd be funny if, it would be funny if the demon's like, okay. Like, the demon's like, what are you talking about? Oh yeah, so he goes and is like,
I bet you wish your mother stripped as hard as my mother stripped.
Let's let this mom stripping thing go. So he walks away, and then that's when Lance, who's been a dirtbag from the beginning, but because he looks like he's in an extra in Miami Vice, keeps getting a pass. He shows up and immediately is ready to cheat on his girl, right? He's
he's just
fuck Judy. You seem like you're ready to have sex on the floor with makeup all over you. He doesn't give a shit.
No.
Clear indicators that things aren't, because right before he walks in there is the famous lipstick into the titty thing,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
which is a demon by itself. There's no one around to
To like
to
do
be
that.
like,
for.
isn't this crazy? She's just like,
Yeah, demon's just exploring its new body.
yeah, that's true.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I wonder if this will go
Just
here.
testing it out. Just
Yeah.
being like, can I do this? Oh, I guess I can.
Yeah.
Nipple is open apparently.
PSA.
Oh god, I won't
it
get that
can't.
for a few
Yeah.
days.
What?
It's gonna until she poops it out.
Yeah.
I'd imagine.
I'd like to believe that it wasn't because the demon is like possessed her. It was just a thing she was always capable of, and the demon's just figuring out.
I have very absorbent boobs.
I got titty pockets.
Yeah, I got titty pockets.
You know, titty pockets.
My boobs are like Charmin Ultra.
All right, we gotta move on.
They absorb it all.
So this is cute. You know, I always like to talk about who falls in love on set.
Oh.
You know, I'm a very romantic guy. Girlfriend producer can attest to this. Very romantic.
Yeah.
Linnea Quigley, horror screen queen, royalty. She met her husband on this set because her husband was the guy who did the special effects for the movie. His name is Steve Johnson, and he met the first day he met her was when she walked in and they were like, we got to do this titty effect.
Oh, that's the start of every good relationship.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was like, those are the only titties I'm ever going to see in the rest of my life.
Yeah. And even though they only dated for 2 years and then were married for 2 after that, and later divorced, he said that they're still friends. She's very cool and they get along and it's great and blah, blah, blah.
I guess I was wrong. I guess he did.
He saw other ones, maybe.
He saw the titties, maybe.
It was the 80s. I'm just going to start saying that for everything when we cover these.
Yeah.
It was the 80s.
You're like, I've been making a cast of your titties, and I got to say, I would spend my life with these titties.
What about me? Sure, yeah. Okay. Pardon me.
Your pardon.
Thank you. So Susan, demons, seduce, dance, blah blah blah. Just making sure we covered all our bases here. Oh, the way it ends though, after the whole like him Lance being like, yeah, I'll fuck you. You clearly not well woman.
Yeah.
She's riding him, and then I always thought it would make a good meme where she's like, don't look at me. Like,
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But when she tilts her head back and it cuts to him and it comes back and it's her as a demon head, she fucking just grabs his head, fucking gouges his eyes out.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones style. Could have been a little poppier,
Yeah.
But I think the way they've done it in the past is they like put somebody's head down into a space where it can go down and there's a mold of them up top that they can crush and it's just their mouth up here. But it looks like for that they just tried to like set like a thing on his face to make it looks like she's pressing in because she doesn't go in that far. But again, shooting in 24 days on like not a lot of money, you gotta do what you gotta do. Still looks pretty cool. It's not it's not bad. It's just you've definitely seen crazier eye punctures. It feels like but, whatever.
It's in my top 5.
What are the other 4?
Game of Thrones.
Great. That's all 4.
Game of Thrones is actually all 4. It takes up all the spaces.
Stooge is the demon finds Max and Franny fucking in the coffin. I'm sure one of your fantasies.
Oh yeah, I thought that was hot.
Coffin sex.
Coffin sex sounds cool.
Coffin sex with an Asian girl.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, well that just I don't know why that's necessary.
If you wanted to add specifics.
What is he, a libertarian? Where was I going with this?
Where was I going with this? There's so many places to go.
No, I was saying the Patreon. Was this very good metaphor for life and death.
Oh yeah, yeah, it was deeper. Good job. Yeah. So he breaks Franny's neck, and then he just starts slamming the coffin lid on that guy's arm until
he dies.
He dies,
or just becomes possessed. I don't know which one.
Little column A, little column B, maybe.
They walk at the end, so he was possessed.
Yeah.
Also, I do want to point out that when they were having sex in the coffin, she said something. I forget why she was prompted to say this, but he made a comment, and she said, "I don't bend like that."
That is weird.
I can't bend like that. And then the guy comes over and breaks her neck.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
She didn't bend like that either. And that's what killed her.
Yeah, because she couldn't bend like that.
It is a cramped space fucking in a coffin. Yeah.
And I think that's just something to consider.
There's a lot of running around in this movie.
Not everybody can bend it like Beckham.
David Beckham, known coffin sex enjoyer.
David, it's actually one of his bigger fetishes that people don't talk about.
He's like, I only love 2 things in life. Football and getting me dick hard in a coffin.
Making him have a Cockney accent.
I don't fucking know.
All right, so we got to move on. All right, so Sal and Roger have been running around trying to escape. They can't find a way out. Then Sal gets distracted. Now Judy and Roger, because apparently all the fucking doors in this place just won't open. Or
Oh yeah,
randomly
well
do.
they keep slamming and opening and slamming.
Yeah,
and
obviously,
opening.
because of the not haunted house.
Mhm.
Judy and Roger now are
The
together.
demon
They're-
turned the whole house into an escape room.
Yeah, he's like, work together, you can figure it out. Turns out the answer was go out a window the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Judy and Roger are running around trying to figure it out. They finally are able to escape out the window after Lance is back with his eyes all gouged out, and Leona Quigley's back, and she's got her fucking demon face. We don't know where Sal's run off to. They figure out that they gotta get this is when they get off the roof, right? No, this is the furnace.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah,
get
yeah.
the
Well, we
furnace.
skipped thank God for water pipes.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sal
Thank
finds
God for water pipes.
Yeah, Judy and Roger are trapped, and they don't understand what a furnace is, but they figure it out. In the meantime, Sal is in there in the air shaft, and he goes, "Thank God for water pipes," so he can explain how he escapes, as if anybody gives a shit.
Yeah,
At
with
this
badly synced ADR.
Oh.
It was just like you could clearly see his
Yeah.
mouth not moving to this to what words he was speaking.
so he escapes from climbing up the thing, and he's explaining it while he's doing it, as if that's somehow. He does seem like a guy who won't shut the fuck up even when he's
Yeah.
alone, though. It's very Italian,
yeah,
right? He's like, "Oh, I'm stuck in here." It's like, no one's with you. Just think it. You're wasting energy.
Well, if nobody's here, I could say it out loud.
Yeah.
It would be crazy if someone was out here and I was saying all of this dialogue out loud in front of them.
So Judy and Roger are stuck. They don't know how they're gonna get out, and then the demons lift the fucking hinges off the door and get it off. So they come in there and like, we gotta figure out what to do. She breaks the gas main that's for some reason still working in this old house, and she's like lighting it with a lighter. PSA: if you break a gas main and you want to use the end of the tube to shoot fire, don't fucking do it. If you light the air on fire when there's active gas, it just blows up the air, so the whole room will explode.
Yeah, you gotta drench yourself in water first. You'll be fine.
Oh.
Not true.
Well, yeah, I think that would work.
Nope.
Yeah, it work. You just gotta get wet. Get wet.
Has anyone ever even tried it though? So we don't know for sure.
You don't know for sure.
For legal reasons. I know for sure. Don't fucking do this.
All right, Mr. Fucking Fire Expert. Jesus.
My dad
dude.
blew himself up one time.
Oh.
But he lived through it because it was just some gasoline that he poured on a fire that he was
And then he never
Near.
did it again.
correct.
Mm.
Okay.
Well, was he wet?
No, but he lived anyway.
Oh,
Maybe a
well
little
then-
sweaty. Okay, let's move on.
Let's see. There it is.
God damn it.
Note to self: sweat more.
So they escape out of a window on the second floor. Roger's down on the ground. She's trying to get Judy to come out. Then all of a sudden, Angela, the demon, the goth demon, she shows up. She's like the queen of the demons at this point, right? She's kind of leading the charge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Roger's like, gotta watch out for her. That's when Sal shows up out of nowhere. He's been pretty quiet this whole time, but for some reason is right next to that window.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
dude.
he's just like,
Did he
"Oh."
follow the water pipes up there?
Yeah. And he's like, "Run, Judy, you dumb bitch. I got this." Get outta here." And so now he's fighting the demon lady. They fall off the roof, and unfortunately for Sal, spiked to the chest.
Yeah.
So this is kind of crazy. The space was so small where they were shooting between that wall and the house that they couldn't bring in an airbag to properly do the stunt.
Mm-hmm.
And the stunt guys were like, "It's only 3 stories," and they're like, "Okay." And they're like, "Just get about 3 stacks of cardboard boxes, like big ones. We'll be all right." And they're like, "Are you sure? Because that doesn't seem safe." And they're like, "Yeah, do it. We'll be fine." And they did a stunt that no one's ever done before, which is they backflip off that roof together, holding each other into cardboard boxes. And it's like the first time that had ever been done because it's not safe and no one should have allowed it.
But it worked out.
It worked out.
Nice.
So pretty sick.
So nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. Then we get
just for you guys to know, for legal purposes, do not jump into 3 feet of cardboard boxes off of a 3-story.
It's a bad idea.
Yeah, it's a bad idea.
Unless you get paid handsomely for it, then it's a great idea.
Yeah.
But if you do it, call me. So I can film it.
You must watch.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, let's see it.
We get a gravestone for Sal immediately after, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
Died today. That was actually the only. No, that was the funny joke.
Yeah.
That was the funniest one.
Yeah, they died today.
Because that implies that they have to change the.
Yeah, they got to keep re-upping it every time.
Died yesterday.
The last name on the gravestone, they didn't have a last name picked out, so they asked the director, like, "We got to put a last name. It's a gravestone. You can't just put Sal." Which, in hindsight, yeah, they could.
Yeah.
But they were like, "We need a last name," and he goes, "Romero" at the last second. Little shout out to George Romero.
Yeah.
So that was nice of him.
That's kind of what I figured.
Yeah, pretty obvious. So they now they're like, "We gotta get out of here. We gotta fucking get over this wall," and they grab onto the barbed wire. Also, pro tip: if you ever need to climb a wall and there's just a piece of barbed wire to grab onto, take your dumb red vest off and wrap it around your dumb hands. Don't just grab barbed wire. That's stupid. You got cloth you can put between you and the barbed wire.
Idiots.
I mean, I don't think it would have done much.
It would. If you wrap your hands in cloth, barbed wire is only ½ inch at most.
Okay, man. He's just throwing ideas out there. Why are you
The vest
shutting
is
this
just going to
down,
get stuck in the barbed wire.
Okay, fine. Keep grabbing with your hands, dude. I thought it was a great idea.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You're going to end up grabbing it with your hands anyway.
Okay, fucking.
You're going to end up grabbing it with your hands anyway.
You're going to debate him on this when
No, you
there's
use
fucking
the vest
possessed
afterwards to,
demons
like,
after
fucking
you're
wrap
like,
your hand.
No, it's only ½ inch. Just do it.
You're just going to waste the cloth, and then what are you going to wrap your hands with?
I don't want to ruin my good
vest,
vest, man. Okay,
no, you're going to ruin your good vest, but you need something to wrap your hands in afterwards.
Whatever, man. Piss me off.
All right. So now they're up on top of the wall. They've almost made it over. And then to draw the movie out to make it 90 minutes, they have the fucking Rogers pulling Judy up. And then the demons are grabbing her. And they get her down. And Roger falls over. And he puts his hands over his ears so he doesn't have to listen to her die.
Mm-hmm.
And then inexplicably he gets the balls to get back up on the wall, which seems hard from the other side because there's not barbed wire.
There was nothing on the other side of the wall.
And the cutback is clearly the exact same shot from him hanging his arm down. It's like they just filmed 2 different endings and then went, we'll put it together. We wanted to live. We don't want everybody to be sad. We don't want Judy to go through all that to not make it out. So he sticks his arm down. He pulls her over. The sun's coming up. It eviscerates them in a green fog. The demon head shows up and it disappears into a fractal universe somewhere else.
Yeah.
And all is right with the world.
Mm-hmm.
Except for our old man.
That's true.
You thought he got away with it. You thought he just got to put those fucking razor blades in those apples. But his wife baked them into a pie, and yeah, sure, you would taste them before you swallowed them, but not him because he's fucking old.
Yeah.
And he swallows that couple bites of pie with
razor blades
in them.
straight through his neck.
And she ends on "Happy Halloween, dear." Gives him a sweet kiss, and the movie ends.
Awful.
Yeah. Likely he was abusive.
Yeah,
likely.
That
I
was-
think
that
we
was
can
her
assume he
get back.
deserved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't great.
No.
Oh, one little thing I do think is super cool. You said that cartoon seemed creepy in the movie. 13 minutes in, they show a little cartoon that's on TV.
Yeah.
That cartoon is called Cobweb Hotel. Yep, and it is the plot about that for that cartoon is from 1936, and it's
2
flies
go to a hotel run by spiders.
and they have to and they spend the night trying to find their way out because they have to escape
That's
the evil
cool.
spiders. Yeah. He said it was a total accident. Somebody brought him. He said, I need some stock footage of something that is in the public domain so we don't get sued, that we can have on the TV. And somebody brought him that one, and he was like, I don't know why you chose this, but it's perfect. And he explained why, and the guy was like, sick. And they put it in. So
Nice.
pretty cool.
Oh.
So it wasn't intentional. Like, they knew that was the case. It just happened to line up that way. But
Yeah.
they knew it was intentionally like, oh, yeah, this kind of...
All right, last cool as fuck thing, I promise. Sal, the guy that played Sal, Billy, that guy he had an earring in for his shots as himself, but as the demon, he didn't have an earring in anymore, and it was starting to close up, and he had the set medic puncture his ear. He's like, it needs the continuity. Like, nobody told him he had to do it. He was like, put the shit in there, and he like pushed it through the skin.
Ow.
And like forced an ear piercing just so he could have the fucking.
That's commitment.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty metal. So.
We did a little bit of cocaine before that.
Oh yeah, he was definitely coked up.
Rub
so
a
he
little-
didn't fell it out at all.
Just rub a little coke on it. And the line "Eat a bowl of fuck," great line from the movie. Eat a bowl of fuck. That's directly taken from John Belushi when he got suspended for 2 weeks from Second City while he was doing improv and said "Eat a bowl of fuck" during a live show.
Really?
He got suspended, and the actor that improvised that line, Stooge, he said he always thought that was the funniest line, so he just worked it in.
To eat a bowl of fuck.
Eat a bowl of fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
And
I'm gonna say that to somebody tomorrow.
afterwards, then told all the women that they couldn't be on the improv troupe with him.
And then ate a bowl of cocaine and died.
Oh.
All right.
John Belushi, known misogynist.
Everybody can't be perfect. It was
the
the 80s.
Different time.
Perfect.
Oh.
All right, we're going to wrap up like we always do at the end of this episode. We're going to talk about the budget and box office and the Rotten Tomatoes scores. Sean, it's been a little while. I think it's only fair that we let you try to get the right answer before Ray. Let's do budget box office first.
Budget? That's easy.
Yeah.
1.2 million.
Why do you say that?
You got quiet. Because you said the thing about the music. I assume it's low.
Mm-hmm.
Is that so high? I don't know.
I'm just wondering your thought process.
You said they couldn't afford good music.
Yeah. And how much money do you think it made at the box office?
Well, I think that let's go. Let's change a decimal over and go 12 million.
Okay. And Ray?
700,000.
Okay.
Oh,
And then box office, I'm gonna say 4 million.
oh fuck! I think you're probably right on both.
All right. And let's do Rotten Tomatoes scores.
Critics hated it. 49%.
Okay.
And the audiences, they love it. I mean, it's a horror classic.
It is
It's
a horror
it's a 86%.
Okay.
I mean, my God.
I'm gonna say 76 on
Critic?
Audience,
You could just say this. Oh, 76. My
and
bad.
then 64 on the other one.
On critics.
Yeah.
All right. The budget for this movie. Jesus Christ, Sean. 1.2 million.
Let's
God
go.
damn,
On the
dude.
fucking
Let's
dot,
go.
dude.
That's
what I'm
wild.
talking about.
On the dot. That's crazy, dude.
Man, I guess I just have a gift from God.
And Ray got much closer though on the the box office. It was 4 million.
What?
Hey.
So
What do you
only
mean?
one off.
What did
Because
Ray
you
say?
said 12 million. Ray
Yeah.
said 4 million. So he got it almost on the dot.
No,
You
did
got
he not? I thought. What was it?
it was 3.1 was the
Oh.
box office, but it was 4 million was his
Yeah, I
guess.
thought you were saying it was 4 million. I was
Yeah,
like, wait,
sorry.
he just did the same thing. Okay, respect.
And that's because even though the movie has a cult classic following and people really enjoyed it, it just didn't get major distribution because of their independent way of raising funds. They didn't have a major distributor that was attached to like one of the larger studios. Because a lot of times what they'll do is get a smaller production company to make it, and then you get a larger studio to distribute for you and then give them money on the back end. And they chose to self-distribute instead of trying to shop it around. So they got less screens. But they still, to
Made
basically
profit.
triple your money almost,
Right.
It's not bad.
Very
And then I'm sure since then with like, VHS, DVD sales and shit, they probably,
Made a bunch of money.
yeah, they probably like quadrupled that. I mean, I'm just guessing, but. So, the critic score was 56%.
Oh, I did good there.
Well,
What'd
he got
fuck.
49 and you got 64.
No, opposite.
Oh, opposite. You're right.
But so he was. Wait,
So you were closer.
by 1%?
Yeah.
Holy
Oh
shit,
my
dude.
God!
Or no, yours was 7% off. His was
8.
No, yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah. So, sorry.
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Good job, Sean.
Respect. That's what this game's all about.
And for all the marbles, the audience score 76% from Ray, 86% from Sean, 60%
Oh
on Rotten Tomatoes with 10K reviews,
my God.
which gives it to Ray, which makes it a tie.
Tied. Respect.
Oh,
Nice,
okay.
dude.
Not bad.
I'm okay
Not
with
bad.
that. I'm okay with that.
Well, good job, boys. I think this year no one's gonna win. No one wins but the audience.
Yeah.
Because you got a good fucking podcast that you watch every week religiously.
Yeah.
Look at it.
600 views on Frankenhooker
great,
is
man.
fucking amazing, dude.
This is going to get a lot of views for the opposite reason. I think they're going to be like, we want to kill Sean.
Yeah.
Which is fine,
Try
as long as you stick.
I didn't hate the movie. I didn't get it. Sean hated the movie.
Yeah, because I didn't get it.
I respect that I don't have to get it.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Um,
You guys could like this.
it's
I
a-
don't know why, but
It's a fun watch. Anything before like 1995, just always assume
Yeah.
that they did cocaine and partied the whole time they made it.
I
what I
honestly
always
would
think.
watch the commentaries, or I would watch like a documentary on it more than I would rewatch the
A
movie.
documentary on it.
Yeah.
Did they make it?
Why
Because
did
that
they do
sounds
that?
like it would be better.
Would they have
than-
made a
yeah.
documentary on it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, never mind.
Yeah, I'd watch a documentary.
There's
on
actually
it.
the DVD commentary on Tubi. You can watch it for free. It's got ads, but it's fun. It's a good watch and it's cool. The hang's cool. There's actually 3 different commentaries on like the Blu-ray special editions and stuff. So if you ever get a hold of a copy, you can listen to.
Yeah.
They have different ones with different people. The one on the Tubi is pretty cool though.
Oh, we
It's
didn't even
really good
talk
stuff.
about like good shots. Who was the cinematographer? Go.
Cinematographer was David Lewis, who did The Hills Have Eyes 2, Bill Cosby 49.
What?
All right.
I'm sure
he
he-
doesn't remember doing it.
Nope. I don't know what you're talking about. He did UHF, the Weird Al movie, Pee-wee's Playhouse, Leprechaun
Oh shit.
3
dude.
and 4, and a bunch of Mary-Kate and Ashley movies.
Okay.
You had to end on that?
And that's the podcast.
He also doesn't remember doing those either.
Yeah, he has no idea.
Lots of good shots. The glass shot was really
Glass
cool.
shot was killer. Yeah.
There was like a neat parallax shot.
Oh, yeah,
Right
yeah.
after the stripper scene,
The rotating makeout shot.
rotating makeout
pretty
shot
dope.
was good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, everything that had the only bad shot was the one where Judy falls off the roof and they did like the psycho fall down the stairs thing.
Yeah,
But like, but she's
yeah,
not
it
on her
was-
back; she's straight up and down when she's falling.
It was a little forced.
Yeah, but everything else is pretty dope. I mean, great shot, great. A lot of these people went on to do some cool stuff, and even the ones who didn't, they still have like reunions at conventions and stuff just to like
Right.
talk about the movie and say hi to fans and stuff. So. All in all, fun movie, fun watch. It's not something that you'd go like, hey, watch it because it's like, going to win an Oscar or anything. It's like, hey, do you want to watch some goofy shit that's a lot of fun? Hey, have some fun, Do some cocaine with your friends.
Feels very long.
It was a little long, which is bad to say about something that's 90 minutes. But
Yeah.
Speaking of 90 minutes, I think we hit our mark, so we can sell this to a distributor. Anyway, we love you guys. If you haven't joined the Patreon, do it already. Make sure you check us out at Spooky Empire on October 31st, November 1st and 2nd. We will be in Orlando at Spooky Empire. We have live shows in Orlando and Daytona before that on the 29th and the 30th. Tickets for that can be found in the link of the bios and also in the description of this video.
Yeah, we'll have meet and greets at the end, and then you can fist fight Sean in the parking lot.
$20 a fight.
Hey, that's pure profit.
Anyway, we love you guys. We will see you next week.
Man.
Here we go. Ready?
Yeah, do it.
Hey!
Got him.
A man getting bit by an alligator in the screen.
Swallow this.